It's the right button right there on the left. Okay, let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? At some point in everybody's lives, they imagine meeting that special somebody. The person who completes you, the yin to your yang, essentially your soulmate. Marriage is the ultimate commitment between you and another individual. Behind the scenes of the fairy tale, though, lie the political implications involved for same-sex couples. And today, I want to speak to you about why you should consider supporting the legalization of same-sex marriages. For years, same-sex marriage has been a highly debatable topic, and now with many states legalizing and the Supreme Court reviewing the constitutionality of it, it has drawn national attention. Many legal experts, including Frederick Hertz, point out that many individuals may be opposed for personal reasons or beliefs, or simply because they do not know the benefits that same-sex couples are seeking out through marriage. President Barack Obama announced same-sex couples should be able to get married, and if our president supports and recognizes the importance of this basic right, then so should we. However, in the U.S. today, same-sex marriages are not recognized federally. Those same-sex couples can marry in 9 of the 50 states, including one district. Today, through this speech, I hope to provide a glimpse of the legal, financial, and medical benefits spouses in these unions can possibly receive, and hope to persuade you to support the cause. First, I want to give you an overview of the legal benefits same-sex couples are denied because of the ban on legally recognized marriage. In Making It Legal, A Guide to Same-Sex Marriage by Emily Dowskow, it is explained how same-sex marriage can provide homosexual taxpayers with government services and make financial demands on them comparable to those afforded and required of male-female heterosexual couples. Same-sex marriage also gives them legal protections, such as inheritance and hospital visitation rights. Many of us take these protections for granted. However, all humans are created equally, and for all constitutional purposes, all individuals should be entitled to the same rights, regardless of their sexual orientation. Hospital visitation rights was one right that personally shocked me. When you have a loved one in the hospital, you don't want to have to worry if you're going to be able to see them or not, simply because you're in a same-sex union with the person that is there. Even more worrisome to the homosexual community is the financial downfalls of not having their marriages legally recognized. When it comes to dollar and cents, many same-sex couples who wish to be married are awaiting a decision to be handed down by the Supreme Court this June regarding DOMA. DOMA is a 1996 law act, the Defense of Marriage Act, and it defines marriage between a man and a woman. If DOMA is found unconstitutional, same-sex couples married at the state level will be eligible for the same federal treatment as opposite-sex couples when it comes to financial matters like taxes and Social Security benefits. If same-sex couples were recognized, couples would have to file their taxes jointly. This could save their tax liability thousands of dollars a year, possibly. Blake Ellis from CNN Money points out that federal workers in same-sex marriages would be granted a large number of spousal benefits and that they aren't currently eligible for. And military and veterans benefits will also become available at that point. COBRA, which you may be familiar with, is a federal health insurance program that would cover the family of a same-sex spouse in the event that they lose their job. The state taxes and same-sex friendly financial planning would also be two of the other major financial areas impacted by the legalization of same-sex marriages. Now that we have seen the legal and financial issues that can be positively impacted by the legal support and recognition of the marriage of two people of the same sex, let's take a look at the medical benefits. They stand to gain. Many same-sex couples must now pay if one partner is covered by the other partner's health insurance plan. But why is this when a marriage between a man and a woman does not suffer the same penalty? The legal team from NOLA lists several medical-related benefits that are currently denied to same-sex couples. When it comes to receiving medical-related public governmental assistance, Social Security, or disability for a spouse, heterosexual couples take these rights as an automatic right or a process. Currently, though, homosexual couples are barred from these spousal rights. As Jennifer Rubin writes in her article, The Growing Support for Gay Marriage, that even making medical decisions for your spouse, if he or she becomes incapacitated and unable to express their wishes for last treatment, becomes a challenge until we take action to support these unions for them to become legally recognized. The Marriage Equality Fact Sheet, published by a nonprofit organization, indicates the more obvious medical reasons for legalization of homosexual marriage. Included would be obtaining medical insurance benefits through a spouse's employer and taking family leave in order to care for your spouse during a time of illness. I hope that you will think of all these basic rights and protections guaranteed through all humans, as well as the legal, financial, and medical benefits that are at stake. And consider the implications and costs that the homosexual community is suffering as a result of the lack of support for marriages in their community. I hope that now you have the basic right, you know that the basic right of marriage in the gay community means so much more than just a name change or a ceremony. Legal, financial, and medical benefits are at stake here. Everybody is equal regardless of sexual orientation and preference. Everybody should have the opportunity to their own happily ever after. And also to the many rights and technicalities that go into making it happy. Think about this the next time you go voting, or even as you engage in casual conversation and this debatable topic comes up. Heterosexual couples do not have to fight for these basic rights and benefits, and the homosexual community should not have to either.